G'day guys, welcome back to Paul J. Avery Outdoors. Today I'm going to make a video while we're at home. I'm on my day off, I'm not working today and can't really go anywhere, so I'm going to do a review on a Bedourie oven. So I just picked this one up at Tent World. Sorry, the flies are really bad around here today. Just picked this up at Tent World. It's a 12-inch large Bedourie oven. So I've always wanted one. I never had the chance to get one. I've got a normal 12-inch camp oven that I've actually used quite a lot. Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to get this one is because it should fit in the back of the Triton drawers, and because it serves several purposes. So you can roast in it, you can turn the lid around, you can fry in it and all that sort of stuff, and it's just a totally different thing to a camp oven. It's just a totally different style. So I'm going to condition this one today, and which will just involve putting some oil on it, putting it in the barbecue, heating it up really hot, pulling it out, rubbing it down with oil and putting it back in, and doing that several times. So we'll condition that just like your swag. You get your swag, if you buy a swag, you get it home, you want to wet it all down, let it dry out, wet it, let it dry out, that sort of stuff, so all the stitches and everything swell up in it. Same with the steel. So I've always done it with any cast iron that I got. So yeah, I think we'll open him up, see what's inside, and then I'll get to conditioning it. So I actually haven't opened this up yet. This is the first time opening, so I did notice that it must have got a little beat up in the warehouse, but I actually haven't opened it yet, so we will see. We'll open it together. So she's held in with some pretty big staples, and it looks like you just slide it out. And that's it. Right, so it comes in a bag. Taking it out. Alright, so they come in a big bag. You got your big lid. That's pretty cool, because it actually says Bedourie on it. So it actually feels a little bit greasy, so they must grease it up somewhat in the shop as well, which is pretty cool. So that serves as a frying pan apparently as well. And then we got this one. Boom. Look at that. That's great. That's huge. That's massive. Look at that thing. Oh yeah. It's huge. I'm pretty sure that'll fit in my drawers. I reckon it will anyway. So yeah, you got your little handles on the side there. And you do have your little handy lid, but you can take that off, and yeah, you can use it on the bottom ones as well, as far as I know. So if you wanted to, you can put it on there, and yeah, don't exactly know. I'll get the hang of it. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I've already got the barbecue heating up out the back. So we will get some oil out of the cupboard, we'll give it a good rub down, and we'll get it in the barbecue, and hopefully I'll have this conditioned up in the next bloody, I don't know, half an hour or so. It'd be nice, because I bought a lamb roast to put in it tonight with veggies, and to see how it goes. But yeah, but massive. Look at that thing. Huge. Righto guys, let's get started. Righto guys, so I've got myself some pretty much canola oil. I don't know, I'm just going to use that. This is what we had in the cupboard, so I'm going to use it. That, some paper towel. Got the Bedourie oven here. I'm actually going to use this stand that my dad welded up for me. It's just a couple of horseshoes and a couple of bolts. You can actually unscrew these bolts, put shorter ones on if you want, but I'll put that in the barbecue and we'll sit it on that. Actually, I don't think it'll fit in there with it. So you just want to get the oil and get it all around the pan. As far as I know, you do the inside and the outside of it. This is what I did with the camp oven, so we'll just run with that. We'll just run with the same type deal. What I did with my camp oven. So don't be shy with this, guys. Like, this thing is going to get beat up like crazy in the back of the ute, out at camp. Don't be shy to get a few scratches on it. I don't think it's going to matter too much. This pan is awesome. This thing looks great. Hopefully it works really well as the frying pan, but the Bedourie there, it sort of recesses in, so should be right anyway. Right, that's oil all over it. Right, I'll stick the lid on him and we shall open the marmite up and get him in. Now I'm just going to leave that, come back. I'll just leave that, come back, and then in probably half an hour or so, or maybe I'll check it in 15 minutes and then we'll give it another hit with oil and go from there, but we'll just see what happens. Right. We'll just see what it looks like. Let's open him up. We'll get that first look. Boom, look at that. Oh, beauty. Right. I don't know. It's probably in about 10 minutes. I'll just give it a hit, I guess. I think I might try and get this over it. Alright. Sit for a bit longer, I guess. Anyway, give him another 15-20 minutes. Alright guys, got to get a fire going here because we're doing this old school. Doing it in the fire pit. Righto guys, so not gonna lie, once upon a time I messed up real bad and I pumped unleaded into my diesel car. So I got 72 litres of mixed diesel and unleaded, so that is my fuel starter. So I'm just using these little chips just to get some coals pretty quickly, because it's getting late in the evening and I want to get this food on the go probably in the next half an hour if I can. So plenty of coals burn down. Righto. Looking good. Got some nice colour there. We'll get them off. I think that's enough. Get them in the kitchen sink after they cool down, wash them with soapy water, and then we'll get the roast in there and cook them up. So I only find with this thing that I've noticed so far is that it's really hard to get this bloody handle on this bottom one. Like, it's not so much the lid one, it's just this bottom one. Like, if you were right on the coals and it was pretty hard to be... Yeah, I guess I'll get used to it. I've never used one before, so I guess I'll get used to it. Right, okay, so that's what it turned out after we put it on the barbie with the oil on it, conditioned it a bit. Yeah, so it's changed colour dramatically, and it seems to have a nice layer of oil sitting baked on the top of it, which is good. So in time, hopefully it just keeps getting better and better and better. Probably not so much the outside, but the inside. You can see that there. Hopefully that just keeps getting baked and baked and baked, and then it'll be awesome to cook in. So I got the cats just peeled and cut up some vegetables, and we got the lamb roast ready to rock and roll, so I'll probably get the lamb roast in there. The coals are nearly ready to go, as you've seen before. I had that fire cranking. Shiloh wants to have a chomp on this lamb leg, but that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, so it's come up well. So we got it from Tempwell today, and yeah, just conditioned it, and it's very surprisingly big, and as far as I know that'll fit in the back of my Titan rear drawers in the back of the ute. If you guys haven't seen the rear drawers in the back of my ute, there is a video to that in my playlist. It should be under I think it's ute upgrades, something like that. So, but it's on my channel anyway. Just go through the videos and you'll see Titan rear drawers. Same with everything else. So anything I've done to the ute, I've tried to put it on that page, but there's a fair bit of stuff that I haven't got up yet. So stay tuned and there'll be more. Give me a kiss. Go on.
Oh, you want me to kiss your paw? You want me to kiss your paw?
Alright guys, just going to put some of these coals into here just so I can put them on top. Because once you put it in, it's a bit hard to get the coals out from on top, around the side of it I should say. That should be enough. Alright guys, so this has been on for a couple of hours now. We shouldn't be too far off having dinner. It's getting late. I actually had the firewood to begin with, but then I went and got the heat beads out of the shed because firewood sort of died out really quick, and I should have put the Bedourie oven in another fire pit and sort of just kept transferring coals over, but I just had the one fire pit, so I do have 3 fire pits, but I just used one. So I got the heat beads now on there, so they're just killing it now, so it's just cranking. I'm going to be careful I don't burn it. But yeah, so this is the little nighttime setup I got going on. This is what we'll use when we go out and do overnighters and whatnot, just the old awning and fire pit. Exactly this pretty much. I usually just take the fire pit out. I have the ute with the lights here. They just go into the dual battery. I have me clothes in the back and me drawers full of gear, and yeah, I have this little table and a chair, and that's it. That's all we usually take in the boat. So that's all we need. I'm actually keen to get out and do some winter camping. I had plans to do so much winter camping and so many vlogs and so many videos, but now we've got this COVID-19 about. It's probably best to stay within the gates of your own yard at the moment if you're not heading out to get groceries or going to work. Yeah, so I work at Woolies. Obviously I'm at high risk, so I still have a job, which I'm very thankful, and my heart goes out to all the people that don't have a job. But enough of that stuff, and let's get this roast done and feed these girls. looking good. Righto guys, so just finished cooking. This is a totally different to a camp oven. I'm sure with a couple more cooks on it, I'll definitely nail it, but meat's turned out really good. A little bit crispy on top, but that'll be alright. Veggies, a couple of them burnt, but most of them, 80% of them, are fine. And yeah, so that'll be the end for this video guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out some of my playlists with my Nissan Navara. Stay tuned with that one because there's stuff happening to that every week, every fortnight usually. I'm doing something to it. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.